Sorry.
Hello everyone, my name is Joanna, and do me a favor at least, I'd want to ask you all guys to take your mobile phone
Yes.
from your pockets on bags and put them on a silence, please.
Okay.
And
Questions.
all of the questions which you have, they're gonna be answered at the end of the presentation. And one more, if somebody needs toilet, you need to go leave this room, turn right and then left. Here you go. And I want to introduce the best author of the book, Climbing Big Ben, Harry, which is amazing mentor and
Entrepreneur.
And your friend.
and I'm fan of this guy.
Here it
Okay,
is.
welcome to the stage,
Harry.
Harry.
Very good, very good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
She's getting right.
Hi, good afternoon everyone.
Good afternoon.
Okay, let's do something. Everybody stand up.
Up.
Stand up, everyone. Yeah? And let's do some jumping. Yeah? Let's jump 3 times. Yeah? 3 times. 3 times in the front and 3 times in the back. Yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. And that's it. And sit down. Yeah. Okay, great. Now, what we all the training that Lily had done before and Hassan he have shown to you today is to reach to one point, right? And everything is going to sum up how you can achieve to goal fast. What is the mechanic? What is the technology behind this? Right? Now, to achieve anything in life, the most important thing is accomplishment. Right? So, what I'm going to teach you today is what is the technology for an accomplishment. And you will recognize today from some of the things that Lily taught and that Hassan taught before, how this technology of accomplishment goes through so you can accomplish the result that you want in New Tycoon, even in your life. It works for anything, right? Now, everything in your life, it gets solved in communication. When you're speaking with people, when you invite them to the meeting, when you do the presentation, everything is done in communication. So how you communicate effectively is we're gonna measure your results. Everybody follow? The most effective you communicate, the more the results you're gonna have. Yeah? Take the person next to you, give you a high five and say, I love results.
Results.
Now, so for accomplish anything in life, you need to have conversations. Right? Now, what kind of conversation do you need to have with people to accomplish the result that you want to achieve? Right? So there are 5 different conversations, and this, Lily, can you come to the board to write down for me, please? There are 5 key conversations that you have to be developing skill. Conversation, Lily, hi here. The first conversation is conversation from relatedness. Here, Lily, eh? So conversation number 1 is conversation for relatedness. Now, what is the conversation number 2? Conversation number 2 is conversation for opportunity. Conversation number 3 is an enrollment conversation.
What?
Enrollment.
Oh, enrollment.
Conversation number 4 is registration conversation. And conversation number 5, complete. Conversation for complete. Very good. Thank you very much, Lily. Thank you to Lily. Now, these are the 5 conversations that had to be in place, right, for order to you to achieve results in New Tycoon or anything in your life, right? Now, let's do a breakdown. Now, when Lily was explaining about the app and the mobile phone, and she was explaining us, yeah? She's using this. It just haven't been defined before, right? Now, where is the relatedness? Yeah? The most important thing, you skip the order of this and it doesn't work. Don't accomplish anything. Everybody follow? Those conversations, in order for you to accomplish something, it need to be in this order. Right? You can't talk to anybody about opportunity if there is no relatedness first. You cannot talk about enrollment if there is no opportunity. Got it? So it have an order for a reason. Right? Now, same process that Hassan was talking as well. Okay, the first thing is relatedness. Where are you from? What do you do? Until you don't relate with the person in somewhere and there is any connection, yeah, you cannot go to the second conversation. Alright? So the best conversation in the best question in the world, the number one question in the world to create relatedness between people, what is it? Where are you from? Where are you from is the most open conversation for relatedness in the world. Why? Because when somebody asks you where are you from, you're passionate about where you live, where do you grow up. So you always going to open up when you get someone, where are you from? Yeah? Except what do you do? All those questions are questions for relatedness. Right? So when you meet people, you have already your relatedness conversation. How are you going to relate with them? Yeah, and it's different. You know, for example, Jason, he's an engineer. I'm an engineer. Mara, she's an accountant, but she likes the business with the job. So I know I see the margin. So I relate. So I relate with all of you in different, completely different. My level of relatedness with him is because we are engineers. My level of relatedness with Sasha because she wants to become a presenter. I'm a presenter. Mara because she wants to grow a business, we have margin, look like property. Joanna because very effective. Sham because it's a meditation. So I'm related with all of you in different ways. Yeah. So when you're meeting people, how are you going to relate with these people? Right? Now, the second question is opportunity. Where is the opportunity? And this is when Lily is saying, you know, always focus in themselves, what they can get for themselves. Right? What is the opportunity here? So when Lily is showing this, like you can meet Richard Branson, you can meet Roy Kiyosaki, this is the opportunity. Yeah? If you become gold, you can be featured in the platform. This is the opportunity. Yeah? If you develop a group or a New Tycoon and you become gold, you will develop such huge business skill that it will make you financially free in any business that you are in, because the skill that you're gonna learn, it will take you wherever you want to go anyway, either in this one or in any business. So there is an opportunity for me, right? The opportunity is by the training and the learning that we do in New Tycoon to get people to train you what you're gonna learn with us about this. And by growing the New Tycoon, the learning of this, you pay 200 grand, you pay $500,000 in any business school, and you don't even learn a quarter, because this is hands-on. This is no books, theory of university. This is product, services, meeting. So if you're not practicing all the conversation every single week, and you don't get better and better and better and better, you're not going to produce the result. However, when you get very good at this, you start to produce results, and these results start to happen everywhere in your life. They start to show up. That's why, if we have a problem, an issue, then I want to lose weight. Okay, I find the expert, and I have related opportunity, enrollment, and then I accomplish what I'm looking for. Everybody follow?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so what's always your focus in the opportunity? That's what when Sean said, you need to make it yourself. Yeah. Make your own version of the new Tycoon, but don't miss this order. Where is the relatedness? Where is the opportunity? Now it comes the enrollment. Yeah. You cannot, if you tell the people go to the presentation or go to this, they are not. You're telling people what to do. They are not enrolled. Now, how you enroll someone? You enroll someone when the person is touched, moved, and inspired. If the person is touched, moved, and inspired, if you said you invite the person, you said to the people, okay, let's go to a presentation, and because these people are very good, I said there is no enrollment there. Enrollment is not present. Now, if you said, okay, you should go to see these people because I saw Annie and I saw Hassan 3 months ago, and how they're presenting now, it will blow your mind. How much they're growing, and it's a group that everybody is getting a lot of results in your life, and I can guarantee you that just by the energy of the room, whatever you look in your life, by being part of the group, you're gonna get it. So then the person is touched, moved, and inspired. It's enrolled, and then that's how they attend the meeting with different mindset. They have to be open. For us, it's very difficult when the people go inside the presentation with the mind closed, open in one presentation, it's too much. However, if they come in enroll, so they are open, it's easy for us reinforce the other conversation. Right? So enrollment always has to be present. Yeah? So, for the enrollment has to be present, first, they need to see the opportunity. What's the opportunity for them? Yeah? And for you to find the opportunity for them is when you do this form HD that Lily was talking about. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So is it F? F O. How is it?
R
Form HD.
M
M
H D.
HD. Yeah?
Form
Now,
HD.
yeah. Now, why the form is this important is because the form is when you assess where is the opportunity. Everybody follow? Mm-hmm. Why you doing the form is this is because by you recognizing it's important what is important for the person, if it's family, if it's occupation, if it's the message, if it's health, right? Or if it's dream. By you having a conversation, what conversation? Second one, because when you having the relatedness, hello, how are you, where are you from, yeah? Then you start to move the conversation from relatedness to opportunity. When you move the conversation from relatedness to opportunity, you start to assess in your prospect what is important for the people. It's important the family, it's important the occupation. What is it? Mm-hmm. Once that you discover what is important for them, let's say there is occupation, yeah? I said, okay, let me tell you something. In this platform that we're working on, there is one of our members, Marcela. She used to work for 5 days, and now she's getting the same money, but only working for 3. Mm-hmm. And her video has been worldwide, and this was not possible. It was not existing before she came back for this community. Now, people that if this occupation is important for them, they start to see that there is a way that by becoming part of this group, they're going to go really high in whatever their career, and that's it. Then this is important for the person, so you enroll them. say, okay, how look like in your life if right now you are a supervisor but you become senior manager? How would it look like in your life? Huh? How would you like to achieve this? So then is when the conversation starts to move from opportunity to enrollment. Yeah? So what is enrollment? The enrollment is when the people come to do your one-to-one, yeah? Maybe let's say that the training is finished. Okay, you can even make an invitation there and say, okay, when can we go to have a coffee? Yeah? But like the person is enrolled, they coming to meet the coffee with you with the mind open because there is something in it for them that they can achieve. So this meeting could be in two ways. You can either do the one-to-one, yeah? You can either do three ways. What is a three way? You have the prospect. You can take Harry and it's Sasha, Harry, and the prospect. Sean, Sasha, and the prospect. Right? Three-way meeting. Right? Otherwise, you do the presentation. You let's say that if the person cannot make it any Thursday or cannot make it this Thursday, still you can do a three-way meeting. Right? Now, make sure it's enrolled. That they can see something for themselves, right? Sometimes the people want to make more money. Okay, so then you rather than say the example from Marcela, yeah, you can say, well, in our group there are people already that have large businesses, like Harry's business have so more than £4 million, so we know how to grow businesses there. And we have the skill required to teach anybody how to grow any business. Right? If you're already in business, how would you like to sell 4 million? How would you look like for your life? We have people in the group that already have achieved this, even that have achieved way more than this, and they are happy to contribute their knowledge. So again, they're touched, moved, and inspired. So they come to whatever invitation you make. You invited to a presentation, then come to a presentation with the eyes, with the mind open, right? Now, after the enrollment conversation is what it comes, and Lily, when he's doing all this process, this is the coaching, this is Lily, what she's doing is describing so the person is enrolled. And they can see for themselves what is in what benefit the platform have for them. Right? Now, after it comes a registration conversation, and the registration conversation is after the presentation or after the presentation with the phone or after our presentation. Just ask them, would you like to register? Like Lily, would you like to register? And because you need to ask. And remember what I'm saying. Sales is how you see it. I'm 100% confident to ask to anybody for the sale for the new tycoon. You know why? I know what huge difference can make in you. So when you asking for people to be new tycoon, you can be for sure, something for sure. You're gonna make a huge difference in these people's life. Because once the people go to Tony Robbins, once the people start to be around us and around the personal development world, they're going to be completely different person within 1 year. And you are the source of this. You are the source of making a big difference in life. Why Sean? A lot of people come to Sean because he actually is the source of all this. And you can experience for yourself. You didn't know what's going to happen. But he knows. He knows in bringing you to a space so you can grow and you can achieve anything in your life that you want. So he needs to take a stand for all of you to be part of this. And this is how you should be. Every time when I'm speaking, I always say to everybody, be proud of being a tycoon. Be proud because knowledge is the best asset that a human being can have. And this is the best platform in the world that can give you the knowledge to live a powerful life. So then, and from this space, is when you ask to the person, registration, would you like to register? And I tell him very clearly, this, we're taking a stand for you. How far do you want to go in your life? Would you like to live a powerful life? Would you like to live an extraordinary life? Because when you go to a course, and after a weekend, you finish, you go home. Here we need to see each other every Thursday anyway. So everybody's keeping accountable for what they're doing every week. And even today, Saturday, we are having an amazing training today. So because you are in this environment, now what you're learning, and this is what you need to see, so the other people can see this in themselves, is that what you're learning here is not for New Tycoon. You're missing the point. This skill is a lifetime skill. It works everywhere. And when I tell to everybody, anything that you want to achieve in your life, anything you want to achieve in your life is possible out of the 100% participation in New Tycoon, is because what we're teaching you, we're not teaching specific for New Tycoon. We're teaching you technology that gets applied everywhere. This handle objection or written time is an amazing document, priceless. Right? So then you have the registration, right? And after the registration conversation, you have a complete conversation. So what is the complete conversation? That the whole registration process is done, and now is what can we do together? What can we do together? Like Lily was saying, well, if the people join you, you can give a trading coaching, or Mara can teach a little bit about accountancy. But the people go in your team and say, this is the group, but this is what can we do together. You can say to people, this is what can we do together. You're going to speak with Harry. Harry can mentor you. We're going to have a training in his office. You will be able to come. And we're going to, same thing that I am here supporting you to grow. This is the same stand that you have to take with the people that to join your team, right? Now, and to sum up, yeah, remember, it's all a conversation. If you don't talk, nothing happens. If you don't master this conversation, so how you get very good at this? Just by practicing. Just practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing, and all the conversation, you have to be good. Yeah. Now, so now we know how to accomplish something. Yeah. So we know how to accomplish to bring one member. Yeah. So just put together what you learned from Lily today, what you learned from Hassan, and get this general concept, and this is it. This is how you bring someone as a member. Yeah. Now, how can I escalate and how can I go to gold fast? Right? Okay. To do this, there is something else that you have to learn, which is
It's on your phone.
yeah.
On the front of this.
This one?
No, I'm looking for the pen.
No, I'm looking for the
Don't take
the
it.
channel.
Ah.
Yeah. So along with this, without realizing it, yeah, once you bring the first member to your organization, once you bring the first member to your organization and is in your downline, you immediately become a leader. Right? Immediately you become a leader because you start to lead one person in your organization. Yeah? Now, what is the characteristic, yeah, and the skills that a leader should be developing and learning? Right? Remember one thing very important. Yeah? Leaders attract leaders. A lot of people come to New Tycoon and tell me, Harry, I'm looking for 3 leaders. How can I find a leader? Well, leader attracts leaders. So in order for you to attract leader, you have to become a leader yourself. In order for you to attract leader, you have to become a leader yourself. Now, how you become a leader yourself? Okay, there are few things that you have to learn, same like the conversation I explained you before, and you develop these skills, and that's it. It's a learnable skill. Be a leader is something that you learn how to do it. It's a set of skills, like same like presenting, same like right. Now, first thing that you need to know about a leader, I know we're saying, a leader is a momentum creator. A momentum creator. You need to be able to empower your team. Again, you have to touch, move, and inspire the team. They have to be empowered for what you're doing and what you can create together. That's why Sean he's so motivated with all of you, because he see how the big difference that we can create together. So he generally, cares about you, and he said how can we empower them so they can make a big difference in their life. Now, a momentum, I don't know if you see, for example, let me tell you, I don't know in the new Tycoon Tiger, in the group, yeah? How do you know who are the leaders in the new Tycoon Tiger? Who are the leaders?
Who are the leaders?
Yeah. How do you know who are the leaders? In our WhatsApp group, we all.
We know. Nobody can see.
Who are the leaders?
All of
The one
us.
who achieved
Yeah.
the most.
Oh, the leaders are the people that are posting, that they are engaged. That's why you're showing leadership qualities. You know, you're getting engaged. You're getting to the. So some people have it there, and some people start to. The more that you engage, because people start to see what you do. Yeah? And if you engage with the group and you're reading what's going on, and you start to participate, this is a condition of the leader. The other people say, "Wow." They're getting engaged. They're showing up powerful. Then you know what happened? You start to attract leaders, because the leaders smell it. I said, "Wow, she's showing up powerfully. Let me go to the next step with her." Because let's face it, our time is very valuable, like everybody's time. So we're spending with people that they're committed, people that they're playing the game. And when you participate and like for example, all of you go into the meeting, this is leadership qualities. You don't know yet, but you start to become a leader. At the moment that you start to show up every Thursday, you already become a leader. That's why Sacha is doing the MC. That's why, the more that you show up and the more that you engage, your leadership skills start to develop. And this is part of the process for you to attract leaders, right? Now, the attitude. Yeah?
Eric, can I
Yes.
first, before you go to there was a question that Jason asked you. I'm pretty sure Jason is thinking about this.
What if you don't want to be a leader? What is the role of somebody who happy to be involved, but they don't want to be making noises and maybe making changes? They don't want to be a leader. What would you give the advice?
Am I correct?
Yeah.
Jason? Am I reading your mind correct? Back up?
No.
Okay.
There is no
Oh,
one.
you asked that question earlier. You asked that question earlier. You changed your mind.
Our role, when is somebody telling you, "I don't want to be the leader, I want to be in the shade," yeah?
They don't know what they want.
There is something there
Yeah.
Then
else.
you need to.
You don't even exist. Whoever joins New Tycoon and commit $1,500, it's because he wants he's taking his life to the next level, and nothing can stop them. The person that doesn't want to be a leader doesn't sign up for New Tycoon. I start to tell you, well, the people are teaching me stuff and why, you know, this is the thing, they shouldn't be, they're coming from another angle, and the people, they get separated from the crowd. The people that already jump in here for a reason, yeah, they're looking for something huge in life. Maybe they don't want to, some of them want to be gold, some of them don't, it doesn't matter, but everybody that is inside is looking for something huge, and they see that here they can have it because of the support environment. So and it's our role find in our teams, yeah, if the person doesn't want to be a leader, doesn't want, what is there? What is it? What is it? And usually is a skill, you know. Maybe you know, for the conversation, maybe the person doesn't like to do enrollment conversation, yeah, or the person doesn't want to do, doesn't have enough practice in the opportunity or in the registration conversation to ask for the money. But just this is it. When you have a conversation, you clear this, and you coming from different angle, and this consent disappear. The person, because we all are leaders, Sean. You are leader of your son, you're leader of your family, you lead someone. So everybody's a leader. Yeah. However, by developing leadership skills, it can have a huge impact in your life, in your organization, because you can become financially free. You are able to build teams and to lead your teams, and this is very nice skill to have. It's actually priceless. What do you think that Richard Branson managed 400 companies? Because of the leadership and because he's able to inspire and train the leaders. And this is something else that I'm going to talk about. Right? So the leader, the most important thing is the attitude. Yeah? And that's why very, very inspired. You see Hassan and Shan. Yeah. When have you seen them complaining or mourning? Yeah? Or even Lily, you know. Well, Lily sometimes complains a little bit, but well, I spend a lot of time with her, yeah. But when have you seen Shan or Hassan, you know, angry, complaining, frustrated? They have an attitude. They are smiling, person. So the leader have this attitude inside themselves, you know. They are positive, they're confident, and they're not faking it. They are like this. Then what happens? You start to attract people to your organization. Whatever you're doing, if you're doing a job business, anything you do it, yeah? And I invite you, play with the New Tycoon. It's the greatest school ever to develop skills in leadership and to build your teams. The greatest school ever. Because it's an education. Yeah?
And it's real. From
and
the
it's
market.
real.
Yes,
you know, in the university paying 30,000 grand and then you have a diploma and a
Piece
test.
of paper, yeah.
Here is reality, doing it every day, practices every day, and getting feedback from people that, like I am, that we already done it. Yeah. Now you think, no, why Harry got to go really fast? Yeah. What happened there? Yeah. Well, what happened there is I already lead big organizations. So the skill that all of you are learning, they were already inside me. Everybody got it? Because of another previous work. So I already have the skill. I don't know anything about network marketing, but I got the skill how to build a big organization, how to build teams, how to develop teams, how to empower teams. Yeah, and this is something that now you're learning. Now it's not like I got it, I learned it as well. And this is for all of us to take. This is the biggest school that you can ever have, the biggest leadership school. Right? Now, this is very, very, very important one that you listen to this and never ever forget. The leader cares about the people. The leader cares about the people, and the people will do the job or whatever is necessary. So anything that you're doing, you look after the people. Some people, now what happened in the leadership in the normal industry is that you go from employee to supervisor to management, yeah? So the supervisor is telling the employee what to do. The manager is telling the supervisor what to do. And this is the normal leadership skill, the leadership change that happen in all the organization, right? It doesn't work because everybody telling everybody what to do, and nobody likes to be told what to do. And the leader is telling you how you should do your job better. And this is the job that you have to do. This is how you have to do, and that's how you do it better. And do it like this. But you don't know, like for example, the person start to work, even like happened in the city, the people start to work, they work, 10 years in the job, everything good, and then 1 week, you are below the charts of the Excel sheet, and that's it, you're fired. Or even worse, you go to work worrying, I have to perform, otherwise I go fired. So what's the power there? There is no power there, there is no enrollment there. Yeah? So for you to motivate the team, you need to look after the people. What happened that your graphic went down? What happened? Are your parents sick? Are you have any health problem? Are you okay? The moment that you start to look after the people and you care genuinely about the people, like Shan and Hassan, they care about you. Let me tell you something. Do you know, Shan, how hard it is to get a Saturday free from me and Lily? You know how hard he had to battle to get this done? Yeah? But he cared about you so much that he make it happen. I said, no, Shan, only one. No, I want both of you.
Okay, bring some dinner for me. I don't
So this is because he cares about you. He knows how to do it. And he spends a lot of time with us anyway. Go to our house, he spends a lot of time with us. However, he generally cares about you. And this is something that you start to notice in him, that you start to notice in Hassan, And this is how, when you build your organization, because I'm telling you, very soon, you're going to be leading teams. And it's not going to be small teams, they're going to be big teams. And you need to know the skills required for this. And you need to have the technology. Yeah? Otherwise it goes out of control, because sometimes it's growing faster than you can even handle it. Right?
Okay. Can I just say,
Yes.
I just posted a quote about leadership, right?
Yeah.
You're right, the management leadership is completely wrong. It creates, the best quote I read is, a leadership means partnership, cooperation, mentoring, and support. It does not mean dominance. Dominance is a tyranny.
Yeah.
Most of the corporate world, the leadership is a dominance.
Dominant,
Yeah.
yes.
And it's a tyranny and people get fed up. It's all about, what I call it, what I try to do, obviously I got a long way to go, inspire.
Exactly.
Inspire and cooperate and, be a good example. And then mentoring.
And work together. A leader is someone that, for being momentum creator, there are 2 basic skills that you have to learn. That's why I bring you the 5 today. You have to learn how to present and how to train. Once you learn how to present and how to train, what happens? You are able to pass the leadership. And this is our main goal right now in New Tycoon, is train leaders how they take over and pass the leadership. And we have in Latin America a lot of issue with this. I don't know if you listen about the dictatorship, yeah? What is a dictatorship? Yeah, I grew in one in Cuba, yeah? So dictatorship is somebody just take the leadership and dominate the whole space, doesn't allow anybody else to take over. Do you think that this works?
It doesn't last long.
It doesn't work. You know why? Because there is no contribution, there is no growth. Even here today, Joanna is there and she makes a very big contribution about, the MMI, the 10%, and you can put in the education. None of us, even Lily, we didn't know that this is also a valid approach. Yeah? and we listen to Jason, we listen to Sasha, we listen to Mara, and now everybody's learning from each other. Yeah. And tomorrow it's going to be you who's going to be teaching about leadership, and maybe I'm sitting in the back and I learn something that I don't know. Right? That's why it's important that leaders inspire the people in the organization to be leaders. Right? So remember how to present and how to train. And remember always about the mindset. Yeah? The mindset and what kind of game are you playing? Yeah?
That's right.
What kind of game are you playing? Are you playing a game to beat the competition? Or are you playing the long-term game? Right?
Yeah.
Because if you come here, yeah, you say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna play the game. You know, I'm going to be goal faster than Chan, and I'm going to 100%, you know, do whatever it takes or anything dodgy. I don't care because I'm gonna beat him. I wanna win over him. You know what I mean?
Please do it.
I wanna win over him. You know, like I said, you know, now Chan is the top sales in the world. Yeah. And Lily is the top group sales. I don't know if I have it here, I can show you. And
It's okay, they believe you, honey. Come on.
we were, I was talking to Shannon, I said, we will love that you take Lily down there. Do you know? Because this is actually the result of our work is this one.
Yes.
You understand? That, wow, people that are able to
Achieve more than
achieve more than ourselves.
And this is
The
leadership.
This is the
Yes.
leadership. This is what shows a better leadership. That's why, for example, Lily, my organization, she ran the room and she got 10 times better result than me. She's 10 times better than me. And I created the business myself. Why? Because when you develop leadership skills, you can empower and inspire the people in the team to produce 10 times more results. And today you're in the front line, but tomorrow you're going to have somebody below your in your down lines, and this is your role. Care about them and inspire them so they can produce 10 times the result that you can produce. Everybody follow? Very good. Now, these are the mechanics, but also you need to have a plan and a strategy. And this is the plan to go fast. Yeah. That is, you don't have to go to university or to do anything. Is we call it 3, 3, 3, and 3. Yeah? And this is all you need to know. Okay, you have here, and then let me see how can I do this. You have 3. Yeah? And then on. Let's see. Okay. Well, I think I have space here.
You can put a long line, Harry, and bring it outside. Oh, no, maybe not. You need space
like
for the
this
other
is
one.
fit.
no?
Yeah, like this is
Yeah, that's fine.
It's a little bit. Okay.
That's a sleep
Now,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you can do it in the middle, Harry, and then start again.
Okay. Who wants to take the challenge to draw this properly?
I think Joanna would be nice.
Okay.
That's alright.
Go on,
This is
John.
fine.
Go.
This is fine.
No,
Doesn't
because
matter.
actually I need 3, 3, and 3 more.
Yeah. If start in the middle.
Doesn't
John.
matter. Take the thing.
Go to the top.
Yeah.
Start to the top in the middle.
What is the? What
Here,
is,
yeah?
Yeah, wipe it first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Start in the middle.
How the hell do you have the wipers on? What the hell?
It likes me. Keep coming back. Keep it there.
Boy, that's so funny. Using the pen.
Yeah, try right at the top. It's the big one.
Now.
Yeah, that's it.
Because Johan, when you develop leadership,
Just put you.
leadership
Put you.
skills, yeah. When you develop leadership skills, you have something that calls leverage, right? You could be very good just bringing members, yeah. But what happens is that you work really hard. Why? Because you're doing all the job by yourself. and it doesn't work, the leverage that you have in anything you're doing in your life is short. Now, when you start to do
You do the same thing again.
You need a bigger gap. Those 3 lines on the first need to go completely extreme.
Or go more to the up.
Oh yeah.
Shan,
Go to
come
the
and
up.
do it.
Shall I do it?
Yeah, come, Shan, come.
Yeah, there.
Shan, come and help her.
She's doing good. She's doing good. She's
No,
doing
she's
good
doing
now.
okay.
Yeah.
Because when you keep your nose, it's quite difficult from the distance to understand.
Make that one straight down.
Yeah.
Many of you all understand, especially Jason. He's an engineer. He will find this is a
I'm the engineer.
He does much more complex drawings than this. This will be eyes closed stuff.
Yeah, up.
Oh, John going here.
Yeah, perfect.
Very good.
That's it, yeah.
And
And
now,
one more?
yeah, we need 3 and 3.
Just put the lines that we all understand and then
Yeah.
just tell the middle one, go the middle one as to explain.
Or make the circle smaller. I think we make the, if we make the circle smaller, yeah, smaller. Very
Who's
good.
good in PowerPoint? Can somebody make this in the PowerPoint? Joanna, will you
Yeah, I'll do
this?
it.
Yeah, do one.
I'll do it.
Because we can use
And
this
if
as
you
a
look in
slide.
internet, they already should be already made.
How's it? On
On the
the
listing.
on the platform. Okay.
Very good, very good. Thank you, Joanna. So, we're almost there. 3, 4. Anyway, so to be an activist here. Okay.
We count the numbers.
Thank you about Joanna. Woo! I mean, definitely, if you're not here, I don't know how I'm gonna do this by
You
myself.
don't even reach.
I don't even reach out there. Yeah. Now, this is the lesson today. Yeah. Over here in the board, there are 27 people. Right? Now, what do you think that is easy to achieve? Do you think that it's easy to achieve to find 3 people? Yeah? And teach them leadership skills so they're empowered to find 3 people each, and these people also teach people so they can find 3 people each. Everybody follow?
Yeah.
This is what you call it leverage. Rather than do all this job that Lily is doing, right? To put 27 people by yourself, right? Why? Because this is more sustainable.
Yeah.
And you move faster, right? Now, the better skills as leaders you learn. That's why I create the workshop Speakers and Leaders, so I can show you in one go how to present and how to speak, how to lead and how to present. Yeah. So once you this is what gives you a big growth in your organization, right? And again, it comes with practice. Yeah, it comes that if you have somebody in your downline, you know, and the person is not engaged, yeah, are you having conversation with this person? Do you care about this person? Can you help this person in something that you know? Do you genuinely care about the person? Because once it happens and once the connection between the leadership, the person will do anything. Anything, as I said, care about the people genuinely, people will do the job. And after they will see what they can do by themselves. And the sense of contribution that you have by doing this is, well, it's actually that you get residual income. And this is the big difference that you're making in people. Right? So remember, you don't need 25 or 27 people. You need 3 people now. Even for you to attract one, remember what I'm saying. Leaders attract leaders. So whatever you have to put in place to become a leader yourself, what you do? Modulate another leaders. Do what they do. Go with the one. Spend time with them. Shannon spent a lot of time. Do you know that yesterday we had to move we had to move. We bought a house, so we're moving from where we live to the house that we bought, Lily and I. Yeah. And Chan was speaking with us now because Chan tried to talk with me at 11. No, hurry, because can I speak with phone? And I said, Chan, I'm busy because I have to move. You know what he told me? How about if I help you to move? Yeah? That would be okay? Yeah. I said, okay, great. So then we don't need to call the van. And then what happened? We spent together since 7 p.m. to 2 p.m. speaking.
Moving and
Moving, talking.
Nice dinner.
So, night dinner. So, every time that Shan see an opportunity, he every time that he can be next to Lily and I, he actually from all the ambassadors, he's the person that spend more time with us. And then, why? Because he see how we speak, how we explain things, and he's learning. Why he's learning? Because he's inspired to teach us. You know? So he put himself in the line and doing whatever it takes to learn leadership skills. Yeah? And that's what I invite you. Yeah? I know that we have a lot going on. Yeah? But find opportunity to spend time with him, to spend time with me. There are people that I say in the group, listen, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna spend 3 hours, and they tell me, no, Harry, I'm busy. And I'm saying, I'm even shocked at giving me this answer. But because they don't see for themselves what is this all about. Yeah? And once you're a leader and once you develop leadership skills, there is no go back. They are for you for life. In anything. Yeah? And well, come to my speakers and leaders. Yeah? You have it already in the platform.
You can redeem it.
You just press a button and Hassan already redeemed his ticket for the speakers and leaders. Yeah? And learn from leaders. Yeah? It's a learning skill. Right? And this is it. This is it for today. I don't know, Shan, if you want to say something else, but
Yeah, can I just add
yeah,
a couple of
you
things
can
about
add, yeah.
So
okay, that's it.
the thing that you got to because the 3 level is what we need to do. So there's an interest for you because you got the $120 compensation. It stops there. It's for Jason's benefit. I think most others understand. So you go 120, 120, 90. That's the current plan. Things can always change, but this is how we work. So 360 you get in there. And everything measured, your goal, when you go to goal level, everything is measured at 3 level stage. So once you come down here to this, which is what I call this the 0 level. And this is the level 1, this is level 2, level 3. That's for you. For, let's say it's for John that you sign up, now he's become 0. And that's become 1, that's become, then it's important for him. Now the point that Ari is making is that if you don't create leaders, you will have to do all this work here. But the thing is, this is not rocket science. Once we've got a pattern that we're all comfortable, we just keep copying. The videos are there, stuffs are there. We just have to pass on to people. And the one who want to run, they run. The one who want to walk, they'll walk. The one who want to sit, they can sit. But we have a system in place. So the idea is to work. But I don't know if anybody counted it. There's 40 people there, including you. There's 27, right? 9. That's 36. Plus 3, 39, and you is 40. Gold is only 25. So it's easy. So you've got some spares to work on. There are some people who come in, they might just do that. They might be ready to not to take the leadership because they've got other pressures at work or whatever, but they like the environment. They like to be in there, but they don't want to run at the moment. But you just encourage them, or maybe they've got some personal challenge, some illness or something they go through. So you still encourage them. And then you just run with it and then work them. But the thing with this is that I know a lot of you are new, that you haven't got people at the. You need to set the fire on. Getting the fire on started is the hard bit, little bit. The belief is not there, etc., not sure, etc. Get the fire on. So that's why I always say to everybody, my intention is to get the first person. Yeah? The first person in. Like in Shasha, you've got a couple of people on the pipeline, they're kind of warm, hot and warm. We're working on it. And Joanna, you've got a couple of people, hot and warm. You know, Mara, we will be working. Jason, so my aim is to get one person. Once I get that one person under you, then you believe.
and you see the $120 coming into your thing, then you can see that the system is working. As soon as John is signed up, you will see on your system 120 comes into you. Now that itself is a belief for you. Okay, this business is real now. I can see the real thing is happening.
Sorry, that's a one-off annual.
It's an annual thing.
Okay.
That's which is the lowest level of making income, which is called the referral bonus. Yeah,
Okay.
For example,
the company gives you.
For example, for me, I've only cashed out one time from New Tycoon. Yesterday I was on my profile just looking at my earnings. I never knew there was 900 pounds sitting there. So I just cashed out everything. So
Right.
it really helps you with it.
So yeah, I started taking us for a meal tonight. He's rich.
It doesn't come into your
It
PayPal.
makes a 0, 2 0 missing, right?
You can do it.
No, how long does it take to come into your
3
PayPal?
days.
So after 3 days, then maybe we will have.
Ah, you got out of that quickly. Well, use Lily's credit card, then you can transfer.
I'm sorry?
Use your credit card, Visa, and then you can transfer it.
$3,000.
Monthly?
No.
Once.
No. I mean, you basically make 120 every single time that someone registers, and then when you reach gold, then you make passive income, which is depending on how many people sign up globally. We're in the inception stage, I mean, pretty much like the baby stage.
So it's not so
But
much.
once it starts picking up and it starts going, it's going to be like a snowball, kind of like bigger and
Filling it
bigger
up,
and bigger
yeah.
and bigger and bigger.
Soon it'll be
And
snow.
then it's going to be massive. And now we're about to China, because they are going to mention it because Robert Kiyosaki is in Singapore now, and then he's going to China. When he goes to China, they're going to do a presentation about New Tycoon, which is basically the first time when they're going to mention, like the equivalent of what they did in December in London last year, right? So when people start hitting China, we're going to see a massive
Difference.
1.4
Difference.
billion people there.
So, and also in China, there are many millionaires who are hungry. Many people are.
And they've got a massive network.
Hungry, not hungry as in for food, but hungry for knowledge, because that's what they're missing. Because the communist regime and this kind of thing, they're keeping them a bit under the,
The radar.
yeah, on the leash kind of thing. Yeah. So they want to be, unleashed, and they want to be free. So I see a massive opportunity there to be golden now rather than later, so that you can kind of like take
So-
advantage of the Chinese thing.
But do you
But do you have the 27 completely?
I have 30,
From yourself?
yeah, not for myself, in total,
No, but meaning how much people do you have that you brought in yourself?
12.
12, okay.
No, 13, sorry, 13.
Okay.
So she could, the thing that the reason that we are looking at Go Fast Gold at this very point she was making, because for you to earn the proper income, the $120 is not a big thing. You're getting a thank you from the
For the
effort for referring somebody, bringing people in they want to empower with education. But the real money the company is going to give you is the next level, which is what I hope you understand, is the 30% of the revenue that collect every day. The computer works out each day how many people signed up, right? And look at how much money that raises. Let's say the business is still young, so it's not that much revenue generating, but you're going to look at it, China coming on board. All these multi-millionaires got a big network. They will most probably go gold in one day. We already have 2 people in America went gold in one day.
Oh,
It's because some of these people got a lot of authority and power. They have a lot of people they know. They just say jump, they all jump. Because they have credibility. Do you understand? So these people, these multimillionaires, they most probably go big overnight or within few months. But if you're not in the part of the game of going gold, you won't get the share of 30%.
So there's no advantage of going gold prior to China coming on board.
Of course.
Of course.
It is
That
more
the
better,
reason.
yes.
No, but I mean, like the revenues will increase when they increase, when you get your percentage. Anyway, so what's?
Yeah, but the people
I mean, okay, yeah, it's
who
better.
come on board from our network, they
Yeah.
all bring revenue,
Yeah,
They
yeah.
both, they are buying courses or workshops or
but
whatever,
he
and
means-
you get the money
Well,
from
I'm
But I understand what
Let's say, for example,
he means.
Jason, let me explain.
Yeah.
See, let's say that there's at the moment, let's say there's
Sean,
the-
it means like, what does it make difference if he becomes gold this year or gold next year? He will still get the 30% or the 5% whatsoever. That's what you meant,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because there's no
yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
For the, he's thinking if they're different, if he join and become gold this year, even if China opens up, or next year, even when China has been opened up.
Yeah, but
I
what
mean,
I'm
it's the
trying to
difference.
say is,
That's what he means.
you know,
In terms of a leader, becoming a leader, it's going to be a completely different story to be one of the first 10 leaders in London, and it's a completely different story to be one of the first 100. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
then you have authority for yourself, and you know, and you brand
Because
start branding
You're
yourself.
part of the story
Yes,
of
and
the
you can
company.
show them, look, I'm here, and there is the rest. You know, I'm on the top.
That's the difference.
Yes, and
When
you,
the company
you
grows,
got one thing
people they're gonna have huge team and they will calling you, Jason, can you come and speak, please?
Yes, and
To
then
inspire our team.
Because you are in one.
Yeah, you
and
can
how
give
you
authority.
and you can share how you achieve that, and then you know you can say you learn from them, and it's
Yeah.
you know.
and the
you
thing
will
is,
be
the
more
way
in front.
the way you got to look at it, yes, that is a possibility. Why not take advantage now, then later? Because you wanted to have do the money, whatever that you want to do with it, give it to charity or whatever lifestyle. Do it earlier than later. But who knows what's around the
For
corner?
example,
And also,
one more thing. Imagine that, for example, Lily become the first girl gold ambassador here in UK
To be
Yeah.
included in the platform.
to be included in the platform. Yeah.
I'm going to have a completely different standing.
Whoever is going to be the second one and the third,
There's a big difference.
Richard is going to have me personally.
yeah.
Introduce me to them. So what kind of position you want to be? That multimillionaire asking me, Harry, tell me who's Sasha, who's Mara, I want to see, want to meet her. Because that's why I'm telling me when people get results. Who's this person, they already asking me for Chan, who's Chan? Then you remember, never mind, that one, okay, fine, you know? You start to produce some results, then you start to, again, leaders attract leaders. Yeah? So he's a big leader. So when you start to show leadership, he's attracted to this. It's-
But you know, the Lily made an important point about China, right? China and India is going to be a massive market. Because there's a lots of hungry, successful people. They're already successful in their businesses. But they're hungry for information and systems. Because they're a communist country or whatever in terms of... So when this sort of system opens up and made it so cheap for everybody to get in, these people have authority. They're big businessmen. If they say to the whole of his organization, I mean, even now you go to UPW, you will see there are some companies, a managing director happened to go and see UPW and he thought, wow, this has inspired me. And he buys 20, 30 tickets for all of his staff and he brings them all. I've seen so many of these guys. He said, I got 6 people I bought with me because he knows how these people can empower and the business will grow. So what I'm trying to say is the turnover at the moment may be very small on the business, but if you set the pipeline, soon as China comes on, it'll explode. Then because you're in the equation, you're already a goal, you will get that the 30% of the share because you're part of that share together. And plus the most important area was talking about access because you're closer to, because we are the pioneers, we are closer to the leaders, the organization, Richard. So we have a saying in the business as well, how is going to shape up in the future? Do you want to be the movers, the shaker, that's why we call ourselves the genius entrepreneurs, or do you want to be one of the numbers later on? Because Richard's targeted to get this organization to 50,000 members. Then the success resource will most probably become secondary, because they don't have to do it the way they are doing it. And he's already talking, Harry, you mentioned last night, he said, as soon as we get to 10,000, we'll have a private UPW for ourselves. It's only
They just
10,000, I'll come and do it for us.
That's why I say
So we'll have a
that's why
private
you need
UPW for
10,000
just for
members.
us.
Here in
For
UK,
only those
you can have
minded
your own
people.
UPW, and you are Tony Robbins, whatever you want, it's your own event.
But the only bad news is that we can't get anybody signed in there. Everybody signed in. Unless they bring a guest with them, you know.
Yeah.
Even that will be signed under you as a guest.
But
so.
you can, you know, sometimes.
But at least we can relax. We can all relax. We don't need to worry about everybody.
Relax and enjoy. Don't
And then
think.
and recognitions, you know. So the thing is, you got to have the picture, the vision. Visionary. That's what they say. People like Steve Jobs. We talked about at lunchtime. They're visionary. I think we are trying to get you to see as a visionary.
Well,
You know,
I can just
nobody
say-
can predict it, but
I mean, if you're paying, you say your fee for membership every year, $1,500, $1,500. So you got to keep a lot of these people active and hungry and constantly recruiting, I guess. But at a certain point, when it, like right now it's quite new, but at a certain point it probably will get mass exposure and get very, very famous and people will know about it. But
You see, any businesses there's wastage and people won't renew, etc. But we work on this business is we work on percentage. How many people will renew it? Like Joanna said earlier, it was London earning is 25, let's say 30k, and then city earning is 50k roughly. How much of your money you're investing for educate yourself? Look at me, I've been to the UPW 3 times, I've been to 3 times. Nobody need to sell it to me, even if I'm not in New Tycoon. I'm going to UPW again. I know the benefit of it. And I'm doing other courses.
yeah,
So if those are the leaders you was talking about. If you find leaders here and they find the benefit of it, you don't need to tell them to renew. They would renew it much before. The other thing is that Hassan mentioned to me, like for me, all these 120 coming in, I'm not even touching them. I'm already saying let that money stay for next year's.
right, okay.
So I already paid for next year without paying myself. Without even. Can you see how smart you got to think? I might even build up within next month for 2 years.
Right,
Lily and I
So
were
it's
already
costing you nothing.
Lily and I were already we are financing our own personal development courses. Trust me, I spent £100,000. So for us because we understand that learning is important, we always learning with our learning. So by sharing and by everybody else learning, also you have a huge reward because it's like you access the best knowledge, so you can achieve your goal faster, and you don't even pay with your own money.
And also, don't put too much pressure on yourself. A classic example, Hassan and me. He wasn't looking for me. I wasn't even looking. But it's a fate that I happened to be there. He's happened to be there. I came in, and suddenly he doesn't have to do anything, and I'm running with this thing. There are a lot of people out there you're going to come across. You don't have to do nothing, and they're going to be maybe 100 times better than Ari and me. They're going to be the shining light. You think, Jason, how did you find this guy? I don't know. He was just eating a Big Mac in McDonald's. He smiled, I smiled, we had a chat. Next thing I said, man, why haven't you showed me this before? He said, that's how you're going to get excited. You're just giving a pattern to somebody. You want to run? Run. You want to throw it on the floor? No problem. I'll give it to somebody else. I'll give it to somebody else. And the thing you got to think of it is, like Ari says, I need to change a little bit because even though I believe in education, I'm slow down and getting people to upgrade and sign. I'm a little bit too understanding. So I need to think of it. No, that's not true because this business is really giving them a chance. So you should upgrade today. So people like Mara was keep on taking her time. I was giving her more time for her.
We need to
I would say,
That was good lesson from
get upgraded.
It's
But
better
you gotta
securing, yes or
judge
no?
yourself. You have common sense. You want to keep that friendship going.
Yeah.
So,
And Jason.
Guys, if they don't get, like sex, Mara doesn't like it. Nothing happens if you don't get excited, no? Doesn't it? Come on, Lily and Ari's example, right?
On the phone.
What's going to happen?
I'll teach you one later.
Boring, wouldn't it? You got to get excited. So this is like sex. Excited, then things will happen.
When you are active now,
Yeah.
then the people you bring are going to introduce you to people that you would not normally have access to as well. That, for example, if you want to do a property deal, you'll find, for example, Mara or Joanna, or they will know someone by accident, as it happens,
Okay.
who, in a way, the universe, in the form of Joanna and Mara, or Hassan, or me, or Harry, or someone, are going to bring you exactly the kind of people that you need to do your property deal.
which I'm gonna bring.
You know?
Okay.
Because when you're active, when you've made a decision, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna buy a property in 3 months, you're gonna make things happen, I'm telling you.
You give me to Mukhtar.
Yeah.
And
Because we are in the right
Why did you give
place,
it to
where we encourage you.
Want to do something.
We, just basically share your what you want with everybody. And then someone's gonna say, you know what, I have a property deal right now.
we
You can speak to Christian,
with conversation.
When you have
Talk
Everything
to
happens
Harry.
with
You
conversation.
talk even Shan does property even. He doesn't like to talk about this.
I mean, the more important thing is like the power of the community. We got people who already done it. The second thing is how many people will go up there and stand up. We are a small group. Tell a personal situation that she was talking about. There's a lot of things that she has told us about it. You went a bit more deeper today about some of the experience.
Yeah.
but she's obviously wanted to connect for us to feel. Then there was no airs and covering up. In the corporate world, everybody's sort of pretending like everything is okay. Here, everybody opening it up. So we have compassion and understanding. You know, when if she's feeling down, I'm going to think a bit more differently as a part of the family than judging her. You see what I mean? So
Like
that's what happens over
just by being in the environment, for example, Sean introduced me to Bianca.
Right.
And because of Bianca, it's because I'm losing weight, and this is priceless.
15 kilos he lost.
Yeah.
In
And
the
what was
first
when
time.
he checked his
What's the
blood?
value? What's the value of this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Health.
And it's someone that is not even become the member, but you know, I think I can learn something from you, and you know.
And the blood you tested, remember you were saying about the blood. He
It's all
was
about the connection.
Yeah, so you might bring someone that will be part of your team in New Tycoon, but might teach something very good to Lily that she didn't know.
Yeah.
And I might bring someone by being part of my
It's
New
gonna be useful
Tycoon.
for me.
They're gonna,
Yes.
they're gonna be also in your field or will. I always said the problem that you have sometimes is very easy to solve to someone else. You understand? So sometimes for me, for example, it's very difficult to trade. Yeah, I don't understand anything. Sacha knows a lot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For Sacha, may be difficult. I don't know, to keep peace. She know how to do the yoga.
Slow down.
And to do some calculation on the account that I hated, and Lily as well. Yeah, I was when they told me Amara was accountant, I'm thinking, wow, I really. Because now we have someone that we can ask her the stuff, you know,
Yeah.
and we have big challenges. We outsource this. We,
Also for sales.
Yeah, he's.
I'm teaching sales
Yeah,
skills, sales techniques here that you know that can be achieved for anything. You know.
Alright, now they learn this, some of the basics. You've got the video, they can see from the
Yeah, we're gonna put the
posting.
video.
And the book as well, guys.
Where
Read
would-
that book by Richard Pan.
Where will you post the
Yeah, yeah. We go home now.
Yeah, we'll get that.
Because